We are on the 5th annual Music Trivia Night for the Alton Athletic Association. We have Amy, we have Craig, we got Carlson in here, and really just exciting times for the Alton Athletic Association. And this one is always such a fun night to be a part of, too. Where do we start?
Well, February 28th at St. Mary's Cedars Hall. Doors open at 6. Trivia will start at 7.
Is this the first time you've been at St. Mary's?
No, this is our 3rd year, I believe, at St. Mary's.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. This originated because I work in media and radio, and Rachel Waters, who lived right next door, it was actually, we started brainstorming, and it's funny because people are like, oh, you always just help Alton High. Well, no, we did it for 10 years for St. Mary's. So this is probably, even though it's the 5th annual here, this is our 15th year of doing it, and it's all music. 10 rounds of music and fun, and what do you always say, Amy? It's
not your mama's trivia.
not your mama's trivia. We have a blast. And so, anyways.
That's cool. Well, it's $200 for a table of 8, which is still really affordable, and the prices on that haven't changed, have they?
No, we haven't changed those since we've started.
And are we still going to have the silent auction or baskets this year, too?
Yes, and we're looking for donations. That's always seems to be our hardest part because I focus mostly on the trivia. So we're looking for people that want to donate a gift card or make a monetary donation or a basket of some sort. And we usually make a little bit off of that, but the majority of our funds come from the actual tables.
Well, and now how do we reach out to you to make that donation, whether it's a basket or monetarily?
You can reach out on my cell, my email, or you can check out our Alton Athletic Association Facebook page. Alton Athletic Association, home of the Redbirds.
Really cool.
Is our page, and you can message us, and we can get hold of you.
We'll link everything in a write-up, too, so you guys can just click on that, and it'll take you right to it. And the funds go back to a really, great cause, and it's really just our student athletes. And take me through that. What do all the funds that are raised go towards throughout the year?
Well, that's the great part of this is we're not the ones who started this. This has been going on for many years. We have had some great help, Alton Athletic Association. I know Kim Carroll, she's been a huge part of this. Brad, this has been going on. But when we came in, Amy and I, there was about $3,000 in the account. And they thought they were going to close it down. Madeline Eads, she was great. And we kind of started to build this up. And probably in the 4 years that we have done this, I think Corey just gave us the thing.
So our treasurer this month at our meeting gave us a itemized list of everything that we've paid out since we've started. We're at $90,000 that we have paid out to all of our athletic teams.
That's incredible.
So it's funny because the parents that do sports, this for a fact. You played sports. Your kids play sports, everybody, and they think everything is given to them. Well, the Alton School District cannot do that. They give you uniforms every 3-4 years. And, that is where we come involved. And it's not just a little clique. It is everyone. Like, we are trying to do this for every sport. Literally, dance is on here. We can go down the list, but close to $100,000 worth of stuff that has been given in the last 3 to 4 years. And that's not including, we do the banners uptown. That's 4 years that we have done that. And, that's a great idea too. But it's to supplement these kids. We have given them weights. We have given them extra uniforms. We have given them hotel rooms. Like, this is stuff that they need to have to be good athletes. So
absolutely. Well, and the morale there too, and just to know that you're being supported is, I'm sure, such a great thing for those athletes too. And we were talking we'll get back to music trivia, but also there's a couple of more opportunities to support you guys too. What are those, Carlson?
Well, with our parents at the school, it's volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. We run concession stands year round, and it's very important to have those parents show up and the athletes show up to help with those. It's a good generator of money. And then we also do we have a
golf tournament in May. That'll be coming up.
car wash.
The car wash. So Gorilla Express every year gives
That's
us
always
a weekend.
big one, yes.
This year it was over $9,000.
That's incredible.
That we collected, and that's just we standing there at the gates with our athletes collecting donations.
But again,
They
it's
give
kind
a
of
free
funny.
car wash.
It's funny because you know this. Like, I deal with businesses every day. Somebody says, hey, we're going to give you 10%, 20%. That is unbelievable. So trust me, I get it.
Right.
They give everything. They pay for the supplies. They pay for the
wow.
people. They pay for everything. And 2 of their biggest days, they give to us. Like, it was gorgeous outside. People were going through like it was nothing. And all of a sudden, they say, here you go. And so, you know, if you're trying to help out all, you know, Gorilla Express is a great place
and our
for
community was just overwhelming with support.
Yeah.
There were quite a few people that have memberships, so they don't pay for it anyway. But they still gave us donations.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Well, and now, what about the chili cook-off?
Oh, well.
Her and Tony killed
Yeah,
it.
so Tony Keller and I this year put our name in the hat for the chili cook-off, for the Alton Main Street Chili Cook-Off, and we won People's Choice.
That's all.
We got the Silver Ladle Award. So
And we serve it in our concession
we
stands.
feature it in our concession stand on Friday nights every now and then. So tonight, yeah, if you're coming to the boys basketball game tonight versus Collinsville,
I love that.
you can have a chili cheese.
And it sells out, and people come. They're like, I was working the game on Tuesday night, and people were ticked. They were like, "Where's the chili at?" I'm like, "We can only do it. Amy can only cook this so much." So, but it's awesome. So,
Who knows? Maybe we'll have it at trivia night.
So going into trivia night, it's $200 per table, up to 8 people. Refreshments provided. So
Yes.
all
Beer,
that
soda,
stuff.
water.
And then can we bring our own snacks?
once
And you can bring your own coolers in too.
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
And then, so doors open at 6. It starts at 7. How long does this normally last?
we try to keep it to, you know, I MC it every year, so it's funny because, again, Amy puts in a ton of work. You know, doing this 15 years, trying to make this new every year and
I'm
different
sure.
has been crazy. But we do, and she kills it by doing that. But I try to, you know, I'll MC the thing and I do the 10 rounds. I try to keep it and get people out of there by a little after 10.
That's
you know,
cool.
because nobody wants to stay there till 11 o'clock. So usually from 7 to 10, I keep it rolling, and it's blast. Usually at the end of the place, everybody's dancing on the tables and drinking and having fun, whatever. But
And raising money for a great cause.
and raising money. So that's the key for it.
Well, and really, that's how we should really focus on right now is just the donation side of things too, because I know baskets are going to be a big deal. That was I got a few people to start spending more money because of my.
That's a good thing.
Even small items donated for the baskets can be put with
Other things.
combined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so
We can do all
anybody
that.
can give anything, and we can make it work.
We're also looking for round sponsors, $200 a round. And this year we've added a beverage sponsor, so to help us offset the cost of our alcohol.
Really cool. And you guys can reach out on the Facebook page.
Facebook page, you can reach out, or you can visit our website too, altonathletic.association.org.
Really?
I'll make sure I save that. I'll share that with you.
Absolutely. And then, like I said, we'll link everything. So if you can't make it on the 28th, you should, because it was so much fun the time I went. I mean, you guys do a fantastic job. And then you guys can just support student athletes, because it's really cool to see it just going, you know, in and out each and every year, and really just giving those kids something to look forward to. And that's, you know, nothing makes you feel better than brand new outfits or being able to get your state, you know, tournaments or whatever you use it for. It's really
CJ,
cool.
I'll tell you, when we do the banners, it's literally, it'll make you tear up, because those are, you know, if you're a first team, second team, or third team, you're automatically on there. But the rest of them, there's probably about 70 that are just drawn out of a hat. So if you're on a varsity team and you're drawn out of the hat, a lot of these kids have never been recognized in their life, like never been recognized. And they come in and you're talking to a kid and they're getting their pictures taken. They're tearing up. Their moms are tearing up. So it's well worth it, you know.
cool.
And I kind of put this on my Facebook page the other day, you know, Amy and I don't even really have a kid involved anymore, but you know, we have a lot of businesses that are just like us, and people that are just like us that don't have kids still, that want to support. So if you want to sponsor this, or you want to show some things to get some kids, come to our trivia, because we'll continue to, I would imagine we're going to continue to help Alton as much as we can for as long as we can. So
you aren't moving to Dustin
Come to
anytime
trivia.
soon, huh?
Come to concession stand and volunteer a couple hours.
Yeah. He's amazing. He kills. He's there all the time at these.
Well, and no one realizes how important that is. And,
That's where most of our money comes from.
And, 1 or 2 missed games adds up. And, that really does go back. And
Well, and you can't not have concessions at a conference game. In our Southwest Conference, we'd look like a joke.
Oh, we would, 100%. And that's really why it's so great just to be a part of the supported and join the organization if you can. When do you guys meet?
A second Wednesday of every month in the Alton High Library at 6 o'clock.
Really cool. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll link everything in a write-up, and we'll fill up that house again. I'm telling you, it's always looking good on numbers and tables for the Alton Athletic Association.
Yep.
Trivia night, and you're always going to have fun, but make sure if you're like me, you always have a driver.
I just want to say thanks to John and yourself. You guys do a phenomenal job for the community. I always say this, but we have some great local people here, and thank you very much for letting us be on. So
thank you so much. It's 10:37. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see you there. Listen to some great music and watching Craig kill it on the stage as the MC. Back more next.